I've done something very cute and very festive for my December videos, so I will be linking at the top of the description below a Christmas playlist on Spotify that I have handcrafted of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, both modern and, the little retro moments. It is over 4 hours long, and I'm going to be listening to it all Christmas season with my loved ones and friends, and so you can do it. How cute is that? You can do that too. Link below. Okay, bye. Hi besties, welcome back to my video, and I am very excited because this is the official start of my festive videos. Now, if you know, I did an announcement on my social medias last night that I'm very excited to let you know that I am going to be doing 4 new videos a day, 1 new live stream on Sundays at 10 PM UK time, and then throughout the week there will be 1 podcast episode, my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on my YouTube channel every single week. So December is going to be great. 3 of those videos a day are going to be drama and commentary, and 1 of them is going to be a Vlogmas. Now, as you know, Vlogmas is a bit different this year because I'm not doing anything because we're all staying inside again. So my Vlogmas is actually going to be me using my time outside, just going on a little walk, talking to you, which people wanted me to bring back so much because I did it during summer. So I'm excited to bring that back, and hopefully you enjoy it. First one will be up today. I'm really excited. But anyway, let's get into this video. We are going to be talking about none other than... Sorry, I need to just take a moment. Nicado Avocado. Nikocado Avocado. Nicado Avocado. Nicado Avocado. I think I'm saying that wrong. I made a video and I pronounced his entire name wrong, his little username. But one of the times I said it right. Nikocado Avocado. Nicado Avocado. Why is it that complicated? For what? Like, you know what? I'm not gonna hate, but I'm gonna hate. Nicado Avocado. I really hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, this is someone I've made 1 video on in the past. He is a very... what word am I looking for here to describe how this man acts? Very childish, loud, egotistical, ignorant, selfish, but I mean that in like his audience love it, so he's doing something right. It's like a little character, I believe, anyway, he's doing now. He's kind of like, up there with Trisha Paytas with the mukbangers, except Trisha Paytas has now just branched out into being a TikTok star, so, I mean, he's staying on doing, his mukbangs. Now, he has been a very controversial moment on YouTube with people calling him out basically that he's not taking his health seriously, he's promoting an unhealthy living style, and basically people just being upset that before his YouTube channel took off with, doing mukbangs, he seemed to live a very healthy, happy life. And since, he started doing more and more mukbangs, because more mukbangs, that being his content, that's also his job. He needs to eat a lot in these videos and a lot of videos to basically pay his bills at the end of the day, but also make more money. It was a very toxic circle that's still happening. We've made, a few comments on him in the past that he is very... He has a lot of breakdowns on YouTube, but who doesn't? That's not besides the point, okay? You can have your breakdowns and that's fine. But they just are very toxic. And there is literally compilation videos on YouTube of this man being toxic towards his husband. And like this man just being toxic in general. And if you look at before and after pictures of this man before his channel took off and what it's at now, it's honestly very alerting and very scary. And I don't mean that in just weight. I literally mean that in... this man's mental health. There's clearly something more going on, and I wish him the best. I wish him the best. Like, I'm putting that out there to my audience as well, that I hope you all wish him the best, because he... Then again, I don't know if this is an act. If this is real, and this is real life, and this isn't just a character, it is quite scary, and I hope he can, get the help that he wants. And what we're going to be talking about in this video is that he said he was going to get himself help. Now, for this, his audience were so grateful and so happy because they had been pushing this agenda that they want him to, seek help and get healthy and, look after himself. So whenever he came out saying that he was doing that, and in this video we're going to watch, he posted it online, and it actually comes across that he was being sincere and he actually was looking out for himself and that he was trying to get himself help. So the fact that, long story short, he was lying is quite toxic, and it's like, how many times he's done this so much where he says, my last video, my last mukbang, I'm leaving forever. It's like, how many times can you manipulate your audience into clicking a video because they think it's your last one? Let me ask the audience. You know what I mean? People are upset that they are caring so much about this man's health, and he then makes fun of them in response. But a couple weeks later, he says that he knows it's so bad and that he needs to take full control. And then, like, 2 days later, he almost just does a big F you to both the fans, but what he said. So it's like, was he just trolling? And it's like, which side of him is telling the truth? And again, I mean that in the most respectful way. This is a character that's very hard to cover on YouTube because he is so controversial, but also because he's so flip-flop in his opinions and his actions. They never align. He says one thing, another happens. And it's gotten to the stage where people in the YouTube community, they've been fed up with him for a while, but at this stage, they're like, how many times are you going to almost borderline manipulate your audience into thinking that you care about yourself and you need to get yourself help? And then they're more on board to helping you, and then you just drop it like that. Like, there's a constant toxic circle loop going on here that needs to be addressed, and I never think it will be. But we're going to watch this video that Nikocado Avocado actually posted to his Instagram story, in which he was very serious about his health. Now, you can't say as well that the people who are concerned about his health are just being toxic, because Nikocado Avocado himself, actually in portions of the month, tells people that they need to look out for him as well. And so he's literally telling his audience to look out for him. So you can't say that the audience are being toxic for doing just that. You know what I mean? And there's a difference here, in my opinion, that Trisha Paytas, it's very clear that she trolls, and I think people are almost just, you know, they're so numb to Trisha Paytas trolling at this point that it's like, oh yeah, she's trolling. Oh, yeah, she's trolling. But with Nikocado Avocado, people genuinely get concerned because he almost leads them on to believe that he cares about what they're saying and therefore cares about himself. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't care about himself, but we're gonna get to it. You know what I mean? Let's watch this. So he posted this on his Instagram story. And when I saw this, I wasn't going to cover this because I genuinely believed him and when he said he was going to get himself help. So I was like, yeah, it's not my place to step in here. I was like, I'll wait and see what happens. And literally the next day, he reversed what he said. And it's like, that is such a slap in the face to the people who actually care about you. And it's not like they're just not caring about you or caring about you for the sake of nothing. Your content revolves around you openly admitting that you're being very unhealthy and that you don't care about yourself. And then whenever you give them a little bit of hope that you do care about, you know, yourself, and then you completely disregard it the next day. It's like you got your clicks out of them. They clicked on the video hoping that you were going to, you know, say that you were going to do better like you said you were, but then you reverse it. I'm going back and forth a lot here because it's so just confusing. Right? Right. So he posted this, obviously, to his Instagram story. Let's watch it. It is a 30-second clip.
I figured I'd come on here to let y'all know that yesterday's video was my last mukbang. It wasn't a troll. It wasn't a joke. That's why everyone's freaking out because I didn't post today. My first time in 3 years not posting, like missing a day, but because I've meant it. If I don't take control of my health, I'm gonna die. 320 pounds is nothing to be laughing about anymore. And I need to work on my relationship off camera. So anyways, yesterday's video was the last one, and I meant it. I figured I'd come on here to let y'all know that yesterday's video was my last mukbang. It wasn't a troll. It wasn't a joke. That's why everyone's freaking out because I didn't post today. My first time in 3 years not posting, like missing a day, but because I've meant it. If I don't take control of my health, I'm gonna die. 320 pounds is nothing to be laughing about anymore. And I need to work on my relationship off camera. So anyways, yesterday's video was the last one.
Now, what he said about not uploading a video for the first time in so long is actually true, which was another reason that his audience actually believed that he might actually be done. He might be done. This is his last video. People genuinely believed him because he, you know, broke out of that mold of uploading a video every day. So again, leads the audience into believing that good change is going to happen. And I'm going to be completely honest. Even watching this now, knowing what happens, I still believe this person. What he's saying about his relationship, he needs to work on that. Yeah, it's very clear. And him saying about that he needs to look after himself. Like, I even watch this now, which is so fucking confusing, I believe him. Can anyone please, like, help me out in this? Why do I still believe okay, I already told you that. He didn't follow through with this. We're gonna get to it. But why do I still believe him in watching this 30-second clip where he's honestly being very believable? You know what I mean? I believe him here.
I figured I'd come on here to let y'all know that yesterday's video was my last
Like, this
mukbang.
doesn't seem like trolling to me, which is so confusing.
That's why everyone's freaking out because I didn't post today. My first time in 3 years not posting, like missing a day, but because I've meant it. If I don't take control of my health, I'm gonna die. 320 pounds is nothing to be laughing about anymore. And I need to work on my relationship off camera. So anyways, yesterday's video was the last one, and I meant
I still believe him! And it's so confusing. Now let's get to the thing, like, why would I believe him? You know what I mean? Okay, so he tweeted, okay, so, again, going on even more. So he actually tweeted and said, my DMs right now, so quoting the things that he was allegedly getting in his DMs. You've never been this late. You've never missed a day in 3 years. I can't sleep until you post, which is so dramatic, and I'm sure there's nobody. There is no individual out there. And if this is you, if you actually sent him that I can't sleep until you post a video, who are you? Confess up. Like, I'm so sorry. If you're saying that you can't sleep at night unless you have a Nikocado Avocado mukbang to watch, that is sad. I'm so sorry. To each their own with content. But that is sad. And who is it? Speak up. My business email is linked below. Send me an email. Let's talk. I would like to hear where you're coming from. So that's why, okay, so my DMs right now, you've never been this late, okay? You've never missed a day in 3 years. I can't sleep until you post. So again, feeding the narrative and actually feeding his fans, again, weird that he is let me not judge, that he never missed a day, but he did now, so people were genuinely getting concerned, right? Which is why him doing an Uno reverse card is really petty and really mean. You guys, I told you yesterday, this was the day after the Instagram story we just watched, I need to get my health sorted out, or I could actually, actually, capitals, and you know I'm not a fan of capitals, actually, I do like a capital moment, but like he's done here, you know, like, actually, all in capitals. I'm a lowercase person. If you ever see me tweeting, texting, whatever, emails, all lowercase. I fuck with lowercase. But I do like a capital letter moment. But not like every sentence, you know, like... So I actually like the use of capital here. I think it's very effective. Actually fucking die. I'm 320 pounds. Yesterday was my last video and I meant it. So, long story short, it wasn't. The next day. The next fucking day. He gave us the Uno reverse card and said, haha. People were so concerned. So, at the time of him doing that, this was how his channel looked. So, he was like, where are we going for our honeymoon? Our second mukbang wedding. Nice. It's good honeymoon. The wedding is over. Mukbang. Cheesy Cheeto sauce with hot Cheetos hash brown. That was a fucking tongue twister. And then my final mukbang for real. Now, it's an hour-long video, so he got the clicks from it, he got the ad revenue from it, from literally manipulating his audience into believing this was the last one, because even me watching that clip, I still believe this is the real fucking thing, whatever, which is so confusing. So, 1 hour-long mukbang, where he's literally saying, my final mukbang for real. Now, it got a lot of views. But the interesting thing, in the moment that made me believe that he was trolling or not being serious, was that he uploaded that My Final Mukbang on his second channel. He has a channel called More Nicado. Yeah, no, Avocado. Oh my god, that's so hard to say. So, it's More Nicado Avocado. Oh my god, I can't say it. It's so embarrassing. It has 400,000 subscribers, so still a lot, but just not what his main channel has. So I was like, why is he posting it on his main? But I was like, okay. So let me show you from the time of filming this video. Where is it? Let me try to find it. Celebrating our final video together. See, he uses that a lot. Like my final video, our final video, my final video. He does this all the time, which is so manipulative. Okay, my final mukbang, for real, 1 week ago. Then, weighing myself and eating black bean noodles. The day after. I'm back, Taco Bell mukbang. I'm getting evicted. Cheesy, you know what I mean, mukbang. $100 worth of McDonald's, mukbang. Celebrating my 1 pound weight loss, mukbang. Loaded cheese fries, mukbang. I officially left Orlin and moved out, mukbang. So he's posted 9 videos, nearly 10 videos on his second channel since announcing his departure on his second channel. Now, again, for one final time, because this really is so confusing to me and I'm just very confused. Let's watch this. So this is the last time we're gonna watch it, so please take in as many observations as possible and write them in the comments below, because I need to have a conversation with someone about this or else I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm so confused. Okay, last time. Play.
I figured
Thanks,
I'd come on
bestie.
here to let y'all know that yesterday's video was my last mukbang. It wasn't a troll. It wasn't a joke.
It wasn't a troll, it wasn't a joke.
Freaking out because I didn't post today.
See, he even acknowledges that people are freaking out, so it's like, was it worth lying to them? People pay your bills?
Posting, like missing a day, but because I've meant it. If I don't take control of my health, I'm gonna die. 320 pounds is nothing to be laughing about anymore. And I need to work on my relationship off camera. So anyways, yesterday's video was the last one, and I meant it. Okay, so now I gotta give him points for creativity. He's never gone this far before with saying that he really cares about his health now. So points for creativity. You really got people on board. You got me on board still. So yeah, he always does that where he says my final video and all, but he's just literally like straight up trolling in the video where you're like, yeah, that's trolling. But this one was slightly believable, which really pisses me off that I fell for it. Did you fall for it? It's so confusing! Because I still believe him. Okay, listen. I hope he can get all the help he needs. He's clearly aware that he needs to get some sort of help. I'm just confused on the, like, transitional period. I'm confused. I feel dumb. Let me know. Please, can we talk about it below? Lord. Okay, bye.